Hi, it's Jeff Ondash. Welcome to Out and About. And today I'm here in front of the Youngstown Foundation Amphitheater. It's our brand new place to go for you and your family. And I'm here with Phoebe Breckenridge, and she's going to tell us all about it. But Phoebe, we've got right across the bridge over here is we've got the jewel of downtown, the Cavelli Center. So let's talk about some of the exciting things happening there for families to come down and enjoy.
So we have a very full, we're filling out our concert season for the rest of the year. Our next upcoming event is Daryl Hall and John Oates, which will be here on August 21st. That's a big exciting show for us. And then very shortly after that's the Panerathon, a local favorite, the charitable 10K and 2-mile walk. And then we have some family favorites coming up for the holiday season. We've got our Sesame Street show, which comes every year, as well as Disney on Ice. And our Toughest Monster trucks we just announced will be here coming in January. But we also have some concerts lined up over there still. We have Ghost coming on October 10th, and then we just announced Five Finger Death Punch this week, which will be there on November 27th. And we're hoping to have a few more announced in the next couple weeks over there.
Things keep happening. You know, you might not have a band scheduled today, but sometimes as they're coming through here, you're able to land them, and that goes on to the schedule. So people need to be aware of that, and they could do that by going to your website at Cavelli, correct?
Absolutely. At cavellicenter.com, you'll find all of our upcoming event listings, as well as ways to buy tickets, worry-free parking. Some of those events have multiple dates, so all that information's there.
Okay, and again, these are all family-friendly. I'll do that again. Family-friendly events, and you can come down here. You can enjoy all the great restaurants in downtown, or you can partake in some of the great food that you have down at the Cavelli Center too, because you've got a lot of great refreshments there.
Yeah, we have our concession stand is awesome. It's got all of our favorites, especially for the kids shows. They do like some fun popcorn and stuff like that. But more recently, we've kind of delved into the food truck world over here at the Amp, and as well as in the Huntington Bank Community Alley. We'll have some even more exciting food options down here. Okay,
so at the Cavelli Center, you've got quite a few things to choose from right now, all the way through the end of the year, going into early next year. But that could change on a daily basis. So get to that website and see who else could be added that you might want to check out. Now we're here at something this has been built for the last couple of years. The talk has been great through the community, and it's finally here, the Youngstown Foundation Amphitheater. And this is really, really a great place for people to come down and tell us a little bit about it. We've got VIP seating, we've got lawn seating, and we've got some great acts all the way through the summertime.
Yes, the amphitheater is a very unique space. We have a mix of both national concerts and our Home Savings Community Event Series. So some of the seating things you're talking about really pertain to the national shows as well. They fall into the community events as well. But we have our regular Great Lawn, we have our VIP lawn section, which has its own refreshment stands and bathrooms. And then we have our orchestra seating, or a pit, depending on the show. But that's our premium seats right up front by the stage. We have that for every national show, and then a lot of the home saving shows. But some of those have a dance floor option. There's, we can do a lot of things with this space.
And do you have a list of some of the acts coming up for August and into September?
Absolutely. So our next event is actually on July 27th. We have Michael Stanley and Donnie Iris will be here.
Now, that was the opening act originally. They got rescheduled to this, right?
Yes. Because of the inclement weather, it was unsafe for the bands to play on the original weekend, but we were lucky to find another Saturday night that they can come down. And it's still going to be kind of like a homecoming of sorts for the community. They're local groups. Right. We all love them. So we're really excited to have them. And then coming up August 2nd, we have Brett Eldridge. And we just announced Styles Howery will be with him opening up. So that'll be our big country show here for the season. We have the Ohio Players coming on August 13th.
And they're all Ohio people too. That's a great band from way back in the 70s.
Yeah. So, and then we have Rob Thomas will be here September 5th, and then our last show currently is slated for September 13th. That'll be Disco Inferno, a local favorite. They'll be here as well.
Yeah, and they could jam. And if you love disco, you've got to see. Have you ever seen them?
I have not actually, but their pictures look cool.
It's a great time. Get your boogie shoes on, because they play all the greats from the 70s, all the disco era, and it is really, and they know how to work the crowd too, so everybody won't be sitting down. They'll all be up and boogieing out there. All right, so this is a great, great venue. Their parking is really easy here. It's right across the bridge, correct?
Absolutely. All our parking is at the Cavelli Center, just like any other show, and then there's a well-lit paved promenade that connects the two that goes underneath the bridge through Huntington Bank's Community Alley and up to the amphitheater.
And it's very, very safe because you've got security everywhere.
Absolutely, well lit and patrolled, as well as our 88 parking lot, which is located near the main gate of the amphitheater. Again, well lit and patrolled the whole time.
So for food, they can go downtown, they can enjoy some of the restaurants, or at the amphitheater, the Youngstown Foundation Amphitheater, you've got a bevy of food trucks here too.
Yes, so we have our concession stand here as well, but for a majority of the events, we've had 3 to 4 food trucks come down. Some local favorites, like Vernon's comes down and does his meatball truck. The Bistro downtown has like a taco truck they've brought. We've had One Hot Cookie over here, as well as some like fair favorites. We have lemonade stands, and so you really get that outdoor event feel.
Alrighty. Now, if someone wants to come down and see an act here, how can they do it? Do they come to the box office? Can they go online?
You can go online to the Youngstown Foundation amp.com. All of our event listings, ticketing information, parking passes can all be purchased there. And then tickets for all of our events at the amphitheater can be purchased at the Southwoods Health box office at the Cavelli Center Monday through Friday, 10 to 5. The amphitheater's box office is currently open just on show days. So if you want to come down and get tickets the day of the show, our box office will be open here as well.
Alrighty. And now, as we look back on here, it's a pretty large area. Do you know what the capacity of people could be here?
The entire venue holds up to 4,800. Yeah, we got about 3,000 in the lawn, 1,500 in orchestra, and then the rest is in VIP lawn.
Wow, 40. This will wait almost about 3/4 as much as Cavelli Center.
Right, close. Yeah, close to that.
That's pretty good. Now, have you had one of the acts almost sell out here?
All of our big shows have been really close. What's cool about the lawn, though, is it gives you the chance to fill it, like to spread out and fill it up. So it always looks really crowded, even if there's not a sold-out crowd. But all of our big shows have come really close, and we've had great turnouts for the home savings events as well.
Okay, so when they come down here and they prepare some amphitheaters, and I don't know, that's why I'm asking you, are they allowed to bring beach towels to lay on, or a towel, or a blanket, and of course bring your own chairs, right?
Absolutely, you can bring blankets, towels, anything like that you'd want to sit on, and we amended our chair policy to allow people to bring in lawn chairs up if they're no higher than 16 inches off the ground, the seat. We just ask that you don't bring the bag or case that they come in. You can bring those into all shows now, and we also have chairs to rent on site for $5, and the VIP lawn tickets come with a folding chair included in their cost, and then obviously our orchestra seating, we provide chairs for those as well.
Alrighty, so that was a lot to take in, but what it comes down to, the common denominator here is Cavelli Center or the Youngstown Foundation Amphitheater. All great acts for you and your family all year long. Now, when will the amphitheater shut down for this year?
Our last event right now is September 13th. It's Northeast Ohio, so that's probably the cutoff of when we'll have nice weather. But that's not a hard date yet. We still maybe have some community things going in there, especially as the park opens up, maybe in Community Alley. But right now we're looking mid-September. Mid-September.
And next year, when do you think they'll kick it off?
We started in June 14th this year. I would think we could probably go as early as in early May. The space will evolve, like I said, with the Huntington Bank Community Alley, as well as Ween Park that was just announced this week. So I would imagine the season will start earlier with the community booking some of those events.
Alrighty, so that's it. Cavelli Center, always a great place for you and your family. They've got some great family things coming up in December and January with the monster trucks coming back again, which is always a great time. And the Youngstown Foundation Amphitheater right behind me. You've got everything in downtown. This place is really rocking and coming back. Restaurants all over the place. We've got a hotel down here. We've got great venues for you to enjoy for you and your family. No better place to be on a Friday or Saturday night than downtown Youngstown now. Phoebe, thank you very much for coming in and sharing everything about the Cavelli Center and the Youngstown Foundation Amphitheater. Get down here. You're going to have a great time with your family. That's going to do it for this edition of Out and About. I'm Jeff Londash. We'll see you again real soon. You have a great month.